A glimpse at the new studio, a brief history lesson, and life is almost back to normal.
Hey, welcome everybody. Hey, it is Saturday, February 12th, and I'm going to start my Monday Digs video right here. First of all, if you haven't hit that button, please go down and hit the like, smash that subscribe button, and leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I really appreciate the feedback. I want to get better at all aspects of this whole big thing that we call YouTube. Today, I'm going to give you a preface to where my next dig is going to be. So, the backstory is that if you haven't heard already, we are currently moving. And in that process, we're moving right next to a state park. So, from the historical records, from eyeball distance of my front porch, I'm going to take you and show you here shortly the house of a War of 1812 general. Now this house and the front area to that was his property, but the surrounding area in that, after the fact, in the mid to late 1860s, housed several Confederate troops in that general area as they were patrolling the Ohio River looking for escaping slaves through the Underground Railroad. That was considered a safe spot. There were several skirmishes within a 12 to 15 mile range of there, both of which are on properties that we cannot get permission. Nick's tried. We've put in several calls trying to get on these and to go out and look, and with no luck to where we knew these skirmishes were. I don't know that there is anything in my yard. I have a whole acre, and I'm less than a quarter of a mile from that place. So my camera changed on me. I'm going to go ahead and flip this off right here. I will break this down a little bit, but next thing that you're going to see when we get back to it is this house of this war general from 1812. So we're coming up on a mid 1860s home that has been completely remodeled right here on the right. Tried to gain permission. The new homeowner there says he has a metal detector, and then he had this open field that he wouldn't let me detect, and now there's two houses there, and nobody ever got to swing it, and it got destroyed. If you're out there and you have one of these type of homes, most metal detectors are going to take pretty good care of your yard. Give them an opportunity to swing and see what can be saved. The next quick tidbit along the way is the oldest house in the area, which is called the Masterson House, and it is right there. There's a family cemetery out front, and there is the house back there. Was built in 1798. It is the oldest house in this area that we know of for sure. U-turn against the law. All that over there on that hillside, this is all the state park that is surrounding where we are at currently. We are heading up towards the entrance of the state park, and I will give you a sneak preview of my new home. The zoom being on, but there is my new house right there we just purchased, and this is 1 acre in town of lot that we own here, and we're going to show you that in just a few seconds. We're going to turn into said state park right here. It's about 700 foot away, coming up in through the gates here. This is the old field down here that I've been begging to basically detect. They don't really maintain it, and it sits right in front of the said house. This house was built in 1859 for a retired war general from 1812, General Butler. This is General Butler State Park. Pulling up here, they're closed on Saturdays, but to give you some idea, I wish I knew how to zoom this thing really good. I do not. This is the house that sits on the hill where he resided for many a year. And all of this land out here is part of the state park to that tree line. And then after that, it's private property, in which I haven't looked those owners up yet. Now, keep all this in mind. I'm going to turn this back around and head back to the house. But this property here, this state park, was in the 1860s. The Confederate troops were here, and they were said to camp in the outlying areas from General Butler's house, which there's another field over there that's private property as well. And so I have a lot of hope that from here you can look, I mean, you can't see it on the camera view because of the way the camera is set up, but over right that way, I'll keep it turned that direction, and you will see exactly where I am moving to. And that's what I'm doing today. Instead of out metal detecting like I should be or want to be, I'm fixing a lot of things in my house. All right, we're back on the road here. I'm gonna make a quick left turn, and that will bring you back to our new property. This house sat empty for 12 years that we finally found out. But she's in pretty good shape, and we've just got a few things that we really need to work on. And of course, it's probably messy because I've been cleaning. But this brings us into the basement underneath, and this will conclude my video for today. I'm sure I'll have a few other things added on after this for Monday Digs. But as always, I appreciate you guys for watching. Taking a step with me in my private life is always a lot of fun. You know, I don't mind sharing. You guys are great. It's a lot of fun to do that. Hopefully by this time next week, we'll be moved in, and then I can be swinging this yard, because I don't think anybody's ever swung it, and there is some potential here for some older stuff. Thank you guys for watching. We dig it. Mr. Gene will be up next. Be sure you hit him up and watch his video as well. Share the hashtag Monday Digs, and share the channels out that provide content for that. Make sure you show all of them some love. Thank you guys. I'm out. So, what's going on? Just to give you a little bit of an insight here, I'm not done with my studio area, but I did want you to get the chance to see some of what it's kind of going to look like going forward. Here's the fireplace mantle. Haven't kind of worked that side out yet, but we dig it. It's right there. There's some of my tape, this display cabinet that I'm working on that won't be complete yet. My book of buckles, an old bottle. Let's see if I can get that to light up. Doesn't really do it much justice. A couple commemorative quarter books, 1999 to 2008. And spin it around a little back here again. And everything is still not quite put together. Here's my desk and my computer with my editing, some lights. And then mainly for the sports, there's my TV setup over there in the corner. Still working out some of the details. But, oh, where'd you go? There you are. Still working out some of the details, and I've got to throw it together because I didn't have a whole lot of extra time. I'm going to sit down with the webcam here in just a second and show you what the Thirsty Thursday might look like this week. And thank you guys very much for watching and hanging out with me. I can't wait to kind of develop this a little bit more because I really like the thought process behind it. I will see you guys here again in a minute.
So here we are. This is what Thirsty Thursday should look like, and for the most part come this week when we bring it up live for the first time. Having some problems with one of my cameras, not wanting to do it right, so I'm using a different program for my camera today. Tell me what you think, guys. But anyway, I mean, this is kind of that warm, cozy feeling that I wanted to have for Thursday. I really like to get rid of the green screen for the most part there. And, you know, for when I do my little short lives and whatnot, impromptu lives. This has been a lot of fun this week, just kind of showing you guys around a little bit. I am really close to having some actual metal detecting content again. I think I'm pretty sure that after this week I'm going to have time. So we're almost settled in the new house. We're getting really close to having everything, you know, ready to go inside this house. So I got to go back and do some work on the old one for the girls when they move in. But the coil is going to hit the soil here very soon. The weather's been very reasonable here recently. It may go up and down a little bit, but there's a lot of warmth in there and some time to swing. I've got some real high expectations from some of the old maps I saw in this lot that we live in now. So the first time, next time you're going to see me detecting, it'll be here. And like I said, we're going to go on over to We Dig It, and they had a really great hunt lined up for this week, and then followed up behind them with Vehicles with another absolutely stellar hunt. Monday Digs is probably the most fun. I want to thank Randy Combs for putting in a video this week. Hopefully he still makes it in at this point because he hasn't confirmed yet. But Randy Combs is joining us this week. And I thought I had another one, but he never sent me back some confirmation. So we may have another video pop up tonight. It might already be over with. I don't know at this point. Anyway, much love to the community, everybody involved. I hope you like this. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think about the studio. Give me some ideas of what I can do different. I'm all open. I got plenty of room and space to set it up however I want. So I'm really fired up about this year's live streaming. Also, if you haven't signed up to be a member yet, first members only live stream will be coming out this week sometime, plus a members only video, and we're going to start putting in some work for the memberships. If you don't know what that's about, check one of the 5 or 6 that we've already got and see what they say. Until next week, love you all. See you next time.